Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here on this amazing day to celebrate teaching, teachers, and feeding our schools in this area the most amazing teacher candidates from the University of South Florida. Thank you. My name is Cheryl Ellerbrock. I'm the Campus Dean for the College of Education on the Sarasota Manatee campus.
And I'm Jennifer Jacobs. I'm our Director of Office of Clinical Education. There you go. We just really want to welcome you all to come today. It's just a day of celebration, and representing USF broadly in our Office of Clinical Education, this is exactly what we want to do, right? We want to work closely with our school districts to develop our new teachers as they take their internships and to stay in the school district and take a job. So this is perfect. This is the exact pipeline that we want to create. And then, of course, we want you to stay in the district for a really long time and then come back to USF for your master's. Don't worry, we'll be bothering you about that soon. But it's just this great relationship because partnerships are the way to engage in teacher preparation and teacher education. When we work together, we're better. And so we really just want to say that we appreciate this partnership, and we're just so excited for all of you today.
And this is truly an example of a grassroots initiatives for our community, by our community, together hand in hand. And just like in the NFL, when they have signing days and they celebrate that amazing moment in the changing the lives of individuals, teaching deserves the same. We're going to uplift this profession. It deserves that recognition. These hardworking students, they have worked tirelessly in order to be able to become the best teacher that they can. We're delighted to be able to celebrate them today. I would like to recognize some folks in the room and first start with thanking our school district partners. We have Mr. Kevin Chapman and Dr. Annette Cordelia in the room, Dr. Stephanie Colloway, Mr. Craig Little, Allison Nichols, Ms. Kathia Johnson, Jamara Clark, Mr. Omar Edwards, and Ms. Tara Woods today from the school district in Manatee County. And did you hear that list of names? That is amazing to be able to have partners that take out of their time to celebrate the next generation of amazing educators. Thank you for being here today. Of course, we have the principals sitting in the front of the room. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you for taking our interns. Thank you for believing in our students, for helping to shape them into the amazing teacher that they are, and then continuing to work with them, growing them as individuals, growing them in their profession. Really, many thanks to you. I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to my boss, my mentor. This individual has given me so many opportunities to help grow the College of Education here, to help shape the future of education in our community. And I'm certainly blessed to be working under Dr. Kemker, Regional Chancellor, a Regional Vice Chancellor, and Regional Vice Pro, you have a long title, Regional Vice Provost and Interim Chancellor. What else?
It's good, I know everybody.
Yes, Dr. Kemker.
There it is. Good afternoon, everyone. What an inspiring day it is to stand before you, future educators, proud families, esteemed faculty, and dedicated school leaders. Today is more than a celebration, it's a declaration. It is your moment to raise your hand, sign your name, and say to the world, I choose to teach. To each of you making this commitment, thank you. You're stepping into a profession that shapes every other profession. You are choosing a path of profound purpose, and we could not be more proud of you all. Now, I know what you've heard. The challenges are real. Classrooms today are more diverse, more dynamic, and yes, more demanding than ever. But here's what I want you to remember. We need you now more than ever. Our nation's future will not be built in boardrooms or laboratories. It will not be built by artificial intelligence, although you've heard the rumors. It will be built in classrooms, on carpet squares, and lab tables, at whiteboards, at bus stops, by people just like you who show up every day with energy, empathy, and excellence. And let me say this clearly, you are not alone. I want you to know that your journey into teaching comes with our full support. You are joining a proud legacy of educators who have walked this path before you. Our faculty, staff, and alumni will continue to walk alongside you, cheering you on, lifting you up, and investing in your growth. Our faculty, staff, and alumni, thank you for believing in the power of education. Your encouragement to our families here today, your encouragement and trust have brought these future teachers to this moment, and they will carry that support with them in every classroom they enter. To our school district partners, thank you for opening your doors to our students, for mentoring them, and for continuing to build bridges between preparation and practice. And to our soon-to-be teachers, you will simply not teach reading, math, science, or history. You will teach confidence. You will teach resilience. You will help young people discover who they are and who they might become. You will model a future for your students that is bright and promising. You will change lives. So today, as you sign your letter of intent, know this: you are stepping into one of the noblest professions on earth. And while the road ahead may not always be easy, it will always be worth it. Congratulations, future educators. We believe in you. We stand with you, and we are so proud of what lies ahead. Now is your time to shine. Thank you, horns up, and go Bulls.
Thank you, Dr. Kemker, and the USF leadership team of the College of Education here at the campus of Sarasota Manatee. I'm Kevin Chapman with the school district, and I see on the sign it's the third annual. I was thinking we've done this many more years because this is one of the best events of the year. So I'm so glad this is the third annual, and I look forward to maybe the 30th annual for many years to come. But again, thank you to USF, to Dr. Kemker for his leadership. This is amazing what we can do when we partner together, and I really appreciate it. So right now, my job is to introduce one of my colleagues who spent over 20 years teaching and leading in the school district of Manatee County, to give you a few remarks. And that's our colleague, Dr. Annette Cordelia. So please, let's welcome Dr. Cordelia up to the stage.
Wow, I love the energy in this room. Fabulous. I am honored and excited to greet all of you this afternoon. On behalf of Superintendent Wysong, who is regrettably unable to be here today, and all of the School District of Manatee employees, I welcome you, especially our brand new teachers, to our district and to your schools. We can't wait to follow all your success stories as you move forward with your careers. Congratulations. I feel certain that this is such an exciting day for you as you prepare for your journey, which we hope will be the ride of your life. Not only do you now have solid jobs and great salaries and benefits, but more importantly, you have the opportunity to shape the young minds that will someday become leaders in our community, our country, and even the world. I happen to remember my first days of being a teacher. My first day, I was in the South Bronx, New York, about 30 years ago, more. And I do remember just kind of, after spending hours and hours of preparing my classroom for the first 25 students that were actually going to be my students, not interns, I thought, they're my kids. I was nervous, but I was also so excited. I wasn't sure of how it would go, but also so ready, which I know all of you will be. I remember vividly it being 8:15 a.m. on my first day. I stood by my classroom door, ready to invite my new fifth graders to find their seats. As they entered the room, they were chatty with each other, but then also a little bit suspicious of me. They kind of looked at me, and I knew what they were thinking. Who is she? Is she nice? Is she a good teacher? Will she listen to me? Will she help me? Then at about 8:30 a.m., when the bell rang, the school day began. Those 25 sets of eyes looked at me with anticipation, some skepticism, and a lot of hope. It was at that moment that I knew I was where I needed to be. And I never, ever regretted my decision to become a teacher. If you take a moment to think back about your own upbringing, you probably remember a favorite teacher, and your parents have probably heard stories about those teachers. Someone who believed in you. You can be that teacher to someone. I hope you all end up loving your job as a teacher you've chosen, and as the chancellor said, a career that is noble and well worth the efforts that you will put forward as you hone and develop your own skills. Also, please know that we, including your college professors, school administrators, district staff, and of course your families, are here to help you succeed. So congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cordelia. Dr. Cordelia is our Executive Director of Elementary Schools. We have two of those, and for our new teachers, Dr. Callaway and Dr. Cordelia and Ms. Johnson back there supervise principals. And so we have 51 schools, and those 51 principals then report to those executive directors. So you can see kind of how it works. So after 20 some odd years of teaching and being a principal, and then you start to work your way to executive director and so on and so forth. So that's kind of a little background of Dr. Cordelia. And now you're going to hear from somebody who has spent 30 years at the School District of Manatee County, Dr. Lundy, who's now the proud principal of Bayshore Elementary, and has been an assistant principal of many of our schools in the district and taught and so forth. So let's welcome Dr. Melinda Lundy to give you a few remarks as well. So Dr. Lundy.
Good afternoon. It's my honor to say a few words today as we gather to recognize our future educators and to celebrate your success in securing a position within the School District of Manatee County. As a USF alumni, I can attest to the fact that you are well prepared to embrace your role as professional educator. You have navigated rigorous coursework and have no doubt spent countless hours in preparation. We know you will bring the lessons learned from the university along with the passion and commitment that's been instilled in you. I'm so grateful for the partnership between USF and the School District of Manatee County and for the benefit that we receive for pipelining high-quality educators like yourself. As a longstanding educator in the School District of Manatee County, I have had the privilege of holding a range of positions in my tenure, and I can assure you, you've made the right choice to begin your career with us. The School District of Manatee County is rich with opportunities for professional growth. You will be supported, you are very much needed, and we will take great care of you. I'd like to offer you a few pro tips, though, as you begin your career. First and foremost, build relationships. Build relationships with your students, with your colleagues, and with the school community. Strong relationships are the foundation of a successful teaching experience. Be flexible. You'll spend hours planning that just right lesson that might not just go right. And it could be because of the dynamics of your classroom, or it could be because of the ways in which you have to adapt the lesson to meet the needs of your students. Seek support. Don't hesitate to ask for help. for advice from veteran teachers, from your mentors, but I encourage you to find the marigolds. Find those people who align to our core values of academic excellence, professionalism, responsibility, and respect. And avoid the walnuts. Beware of those who might try to discourage or distract you. Take care of yourself. Teaching can be demanding. It is important to prioritize your own well-being, find activities that rejuvenate you so you can maintain a healthy work-life balance. It's essential. And lastly, remember your why. It gets you through the day and it keeps you grounded in purpose. This is my 30th year in the field of education, and I can tell you honestly, I haven't really felt like I've had a job. And I think that's because the work I do is continuously grounded in purpose. So I might say that longevity is supported by remembering your why. Once again, congratulations. You are a teacher, and we are incredibly proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the impact that you're going to make in the school district of Manatee County. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lundy. After seeing and hearing from Dr. Cordelia and Dr. Lundy, you can see why we're a very proud school district, and really why some of the signage says great careers start here, and they really do. And not only do they great careers start in Manatee County, but they then continue through continuing education here at USF. Our partnership with USF offers all kinds of certifications. You can get your master's in education leadership and really continue your own education as you grow through this career. So not only do great careers start in Manatee County, but with our partnership with USF, really those careers continue and can grow your own education with our great partnership with Dr. Ellerbrock and Dr. Kemker. I know there's a lot of parents and maybe grandparents in the room. We just want to, if you can all wave, and we'd love to thank you for all your support. I know it's a proud moment. I remember when Dr. Lundy just said JOB, I had to remember what that even means. I said, oh wait, that means job. So I'm sure you're very happy to know that your wonderful children and grandchildren are going to really flourish here in Manatee County. So now I think I'd like to call up, all of our folks up here who are going to stand behind me, and we're going to start to figure out this signing here, which is what we're here for, so that you all can sign your contracts and really celebrate this great day. So I think Dr. Kemper is going to come on stage, Dr. Cordelia, Dr. Callaway, who is our other Executive Director of Elementary Schools, Ms. Kathia Johnson, our Executive Director of School Improvement and Leadership, is going to join us on stage. And I think Jamara Clark, too, our Director of Student Enrollment, Pathways, and Experiences, are all going to join me on stage, I believe, and stand behind us as we celebrate the signings here. So if my colleagues can all come up here. Okay, so we're going to start. So what we're going to do, what should I call you all? Teachers-elect or teachers pre-signing or future teachers, future educators. So what you're going to do is when I announce your name, you're going to go to the back of the room and walk up the red carpet so we can kind of celebrate you and kind of have that Oscar moment, all right? First, we're going to have from Miller Elementary. So I know we have Principal Riley here. We've got Bennett Barnes. So Bennett Barnes, Mr. Barnes, you want to come down the red carpet here, and we're going to celebrate you. And maybe we'll start cheering when you get down that red carpet here. All right, let's hear it for Bennett Barnes here, new teacher at Miller Elementary. All right. Awesome, awesome. All right. Good? All right, we're going to go on stage. You're going to go on stage and everybody's going to shake your hand and say congratulations, Mr. Barnes. And Miss Riley.
Thank you.
You're going to be called Mr. Barnes now for the rest of your life. See that? Pretty good, right? Yeah. All right. Thanks, Principal Riley. Careful getting down there. Okay. All right, well, there's the Miller team, Miller Elementary. Thank you. Good job. Next from Bayshore Elementary, we get Dr. Lundy, if you want to join us on stage. Let's introduce Trinity Broderick as our new teacher from Bayshore Elementary. So, all right. And again, you're going to be known as Miss Broderick here for the rest of your life. So, yeah. All right, congratulations. All right. And then please join us up on stage here so everybody can congratulate you. And in front of all these educators is their official contract, which they're going to sign here in a minute, and we'll have a big moment for that. Yeah. It's their first challenge of the day, is to get down from the steps. All right, good job, Bayshore L. Okay. Well, Williams somehow, I don't know, Principal Keyser obviously won the day here with two educators here. This is fantastic. So Ms. Keyser, will you join us? Principal Keyser is going to join us on stage. And first, let's welcome our new teacher, Chloe Knopf. Our new teacher, Chloe's here. All right. We get your red carpet moment here. All right, Ms. Knopf, congratulations. And join us up on stage here, and everybody can congratulate you. This is, and then our second educator from Williams Elementary is Lindsay Conley. So congratulations, Ms. Conley. How'd you pull this off, Ms. Keyser? This is impressive, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's unbelievable. All right, congratulations, Ms. Conley. All right. And then, and then we're gonna, all these dignitaries. Well, thank you, Principal Keyser. Well, we wouldn't have an event if we didn't have Mr. Keyser. So somehow Principal Keyser, Rudy Keyser of Ballard Elementary, found his educator interning in Sarasota and came here to the good country of Manatee County. So we are right on the border here, so I have to be careful because my visa may run out if I go to Sarasota. So Principal Keyser, if you join us on stage, and let's welcome the new educator from Ballard Elementary, Alexandria Harrison. So, and then if you want to do your red carpet, Miss Harrison. Ballard Elementary just 2 years ago celebrated 100 years.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
We're getting old.
So Ballard Elementary is 103 years old. Let's welcome Miss Harrison as the new teacher from a very historic school.
I have a 100-year-old brick. Dr. Calloway's scared of its value.
Hey, wow,
Take it.
wow.
Security.
I don't know if you heard that, but Principal Keyser brought a brick from the school, which is 100 plus years old. So there's a 100-year-old brick, so pretty neat. Thank you, Principal Keyser. Congratulations, Miss Harrison. And our last educator is Avery. Is not here, but we did sign somebody else, or there is a educator here that graduated, and we're working on placing her in one of our schools. So again, let's give a big round of applause to all our educators here. And now, I think is the best part, right, Dr. Ellerbrock? Okay, this is where I'm gonna need everybody's help. All right, so we're gonna count down to 3, and that's when if you all get your contracts in front of you and your pens, and on the count of 3 is when you're gonna sign and make it official, which means payroll starts, okay? So it's very important that no, Dr. Ward's saying no, okay. Maybe August 4th it starts, right? Well, sorry. All right, we ready? So let's all count down. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. You are officially a school district of Manatee County employee and teacher. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to you all, and we have some closing remarks by another colleague. Our Executive Director of Elementary Schools, Dr. Stephanie Calloway, will now join us for some closing remarks, and then after that, we'll enjoy some refreshments and celebrate. So, Dr. Calloway.
Thank you. I'll be brief because I don't want to stand in the way of cookies and cupcakes, so priorities. I do want to circle back, though, to the extraordinary opportunities that have been provided at USF. And so visiting the campus this morning, I grabbed one of the magazines from 2024. Some things have already changed since its publication, but what hasn't changed is the idea that everything has a forward momentum at University of South Florida, and that we're certainly in a new era, right? And so thinking about those two things, along with a common word that was used today of support, right? And so for our new teachers, one of the best pieces of advice to share with you is to continue learning. And you're thinking right now, really? Just no, thanks, I'm done for right now, because you're going to start teaching, right? And so, but if you think about all of the opportunities and different learning projects and the collegiality, things that you've experienced here as a scholar, that's the same that you want to take back to your new classroom for next year, right? So always hold in mind the individuals that have supported you here and how they've supported you through encouragement, through really highly engaging opportunities to discuss and analyze and use research to build your own knowledge, starting from a place of what you're most interested in. And so when you think about designing curriculum for your students, keep in mind how you were able to learn and be supported. And I will say to the families, USF has done an extraordinary job of preparing these scholars, now practitioners, for the field of education. And I think about, I've seen you on campus teaching third grade at Daughtry, and I had the opportunity to co-present with both of you at NASEP, which is an association, a national association for practitioners and researchers to share in what kinds of partnerships we have between the university and the school district and the pipeline, right, and the support that's been provided. So beyond being an intern and now a teacher of your own classroom, you have opportunities to be, continue to be a team leader, a teacher leader, and think about your future 10, 15 years from now, possibly, a master's in educational leadership or other areas that are passionate for you, right, where your love is. So know that every step of the way that you've been supported here at USF by some amazing people. Dr. Summers, I wanted to give you a shout out to in the back of the room. Just, again, really amazing people who modeled way more than just what does sound great, strong teaching and learning look like, right? It was about how do you overcome challenges? How do you persist? How do you be both the scholar and the researcher at the same time? And the immediate responsibility of you to further the learning of other individuals who are stakeholders in public education and in education in total. And so you'll have opportunities to do that with your parents and your families, being on a team of teachers who will support you, principals who will support you, district individuals, Dr. Ward and Allison, two really extraordinary leaders in the school district around curriculum, instruction, professional learning. And so you guys are going to be fully embraced into a new group of colleagues, a new group of educators who will take care of you and have your back and bring the Kleenex when you might need them from time to time, because it's hard. It is hard work. But don't ever forget, like, your own natural curiosity for learning and understanding how things fit together, because that's what your students are going to count on you to bring to the classroom every day, is to tap into their interest, their natural curiosity to understand the world and their place in it. And so I just wish you all of the best. You have the summertime to get in your classroom and set up and rearrange and bulletin boards and collaborate with your new teams at your schools. There's lots of opportunity to really get immersed in your new school culture. And we just congratulate you. And parents, thank you for your support. It's not an easy journey. And without you, and I know there's so many other parents and families, just for all of our students, but I know it's because of you that they're able to sit here and be ready for this extraordinary opportunity, as stated earlier, to become part of the most important profession in our society and in our culture today. So congratulations, and thank you all so much for a great event.